Trent Alexander-Arnold returned to the Liverpool squad on Sunday and scored one of the most decisive goals of the season, near enough confirming the Premier League title will be coming to Anfield this year. It was like it was written in a script. All Liverpool fans hope now is that the ending sees Trent stay at the club. In today's video, we have some huge Trent Alexander-Arnold news as Virgil van Dijk has made a shocking revelation about a potential U-turn for the English right back. We will look into this in today's video, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Liverpool will continue their one-game-a-week schedule between now and the end of the season, but this week brings the chance to clinch the title at Anfield. Unlike the rest of the campaign, Liverpool are enjoying a light schedule as they close in on their second Premier League title. Out of the Champions League and the FA Cup, the Reds are playing once every Sunday, which has allowed Arne Slot and his staff to tweak their training program and ensure more time off. This week, that means Slot and his players will take Monday and Tuesday off before reporting back to the AXA Training Centre for meetings and training sessions from Wednesday. Slot himself has returned to the Netherlands to rejoin his family, while the remainder of the squad may also decide to head abroad to recharge ahead of a crucial clash at the weekend, knowing they can secure the Premier League title with a win over Spurs on Sunday. Or if Arsenal lose to Crystal Palace on Wednesday night, there could be a different mood around the build-up. That comes with the squad planning to watch Arsenal's midweek kickoff together, in scenes similar to 2020. But the focus first will be on enjoying their mini break after spending much of the Easter weekend together around the 1-0 win over Leicester. The boys also have 1 or 2 days off during this week because we've planned that already a long time ago, Slot told reporters at the King Power. Hopefully they will enjoy some time with their loved ones and be fully focused when we're back together to work towards Spurs. It is not uncommon for Slot to grant his players time off after games, with it certainly a change from the intense training schedule observed under Jurgen Klopp, and it seems to be paying off. Earlier this month, Luis Diaz and his wife made a brief trip to Paris before the Colombian returned to score the opener in the 2-1 win over West Ham. There have been other changes too, including players and staff sleeping at home on the night before games wherever possible, having stayed in a designated team hotel under the previous regime. While there is sense of morale-boosting man management around these changes, allowing players time to detach from the rigors of the modern football schedule, every decision will be made with the science in mind too. Liverpool will be eager to go all out against Spurs, whether or not the title is already secured by the time they kick off, with the chance of celebrating the title in front of their fans not lost on the players. Now in some massive Trent Alexander-Arnold news, Virgil van Dijk is not putting pressure on Trent Alexander-Arnold to sign a new contract and says if the defender decides to leave, he will always be remembered at the club. Alexander-Arnold returned from an injury layoff to fire the Reds to within 3 points of the Premier League title, scoring the only goal in a 1-0 win at Leicester, who suffered relegation to the Sky Bet Championship. The right-back is out of contract in the summer and has been heavily linked with a free transfer to Real Madrid, for which he has received some criticism. Van Dijk recently ended speculation about his own future by signing a new contract, but does not know whether Alexander-Arnold will follow suit. Whatever may happen in the future for him, that's something that he has to resolve with himself and the family, he said. But he's a Liverpool player at this point, and he's important for our team. Since I joined the club, he's been a fantastic player, and there's a lot of good things that he will always be remembered for if he decides to leave. But listen, at this point, we don't know as a group what's going to happen. He's already under a lot of pressure already, I think, so there is no point for me to put him on the spot whatsoever. Alexander-Arnold celebrated the goal with gusto, taking his shirt off and running to the jubilant Liverpool fans. It's a big moment, Van Dijk added. There's a lot of noise around him, and obviously everyone can argue if it's his own fault or it's just part of life nowadays. Whether he stays or leave, we shouldn't take for granted he gave us as a team the opportunity on Sunday to finish off. I think we forget that we are dealing with a human being. Sometimes he goes through so many moments in the last couple of months, and everyone will have an opinion on the way he's obviously been, but for us as players, we want to win games, and he's been important throughout the whole season. And there's still games to go, and we need to have the best Trent Alexander-Arnold. And what will happen in the future will happen. That's life and football, and we'll see. Alexander-Arnold's goal meant Liverpool will get their hands on a 20th top-flight title and a second in the Premier League era if Arsenal fail to beat Crystal Palace in midweek. If the Gunners win, Liverpool can finish the job by beating Spurs at Anfield next Sunday. Van Dijk says the squad will watch the Arsenal game together just in case Palace do the work for them. To be honest, I expect Arsenal to win at home, the Dutchman said. But if it doesn't happen, then I think it will be nice to be together. However that may look, we'll discuss in the next couple of days. If Arsenal win their game, they probably expect they will do against a very good Crystal Palace. We have to do our job. It doesn't matter when. I want to be champions of England. I want to let this dream become true. I would love to lift the cup for this club that I love so much. If it doesn't happen on Wednesday, then we have an opportunity on Sunday to do it in front of our own fans, in front of a red Anfield, and it will be special, that's for sure. In other news, Liverpool have the 4th worst record in scoring from set pieces in this season's Premier League, but Arne Slot expects to see a big improvement moving forward. Leicester 5, Southampton 5, and Fulham 4 are the only sides to have scored fewer set pieces than Liverpool 6. Ipswich, on course to join Leicester and Southampton in dropping straight back down to the Championship, are tied on 6, while Aston Villa 14, Crystal Palace 14, Arsenal 13, and Nottingham Forest 12 all have at least double. It is understandably being held up as an area of concern for his side 3 points away from the title, and Slot believes Trent Alexander-Arnold's winner against Leicester, which came from a corner, is evidence of improvement. Today it was not a big chance that we scored, it was again a set piece, in another big moment for us to score in a set piece with us putting so much effort into it for 9 or 10 months now, he told reporters on Sunday. It feels really good in the moment we need it most, although we needed it against Paris Saint-Germain as well when Jarrell headed it on the post. Now 2 big moments for us to score from a set piece. Liverpool also scored their winner from a corner in their previous game against West Ham, and there are certainly signs of improvement. An increased responsibility for Alexis Mac Allister has clearly helped, with the Argentine's delivery from corners and free kicks proving more reliable than Andy Robertson, for example. But ultimately it is time on the training pitch, and in meeting rooms at the AXA Training Centre, that Slot feels is paying off, with the expected appointment of a set-piece coach this summer only likely to improve things further. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you, I'll see you in the next video.